it's TxStampin Sharon. Today we're going to be doing a little Christmas stuff. I have lots of tips to share with you today, so I hope you enjoy this video. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. You can subscribe by hitting that little button below and then hit the notification bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Okay, let's get started. Here is my fun card that I made today, and I used the cup of Christmas to make my basket. So fun. I think that this is just the cutest little set. It has the coordinating dies, and when you purchase those when you purchase it as a bundle, then you save 10%. I wish this picture was over here, but anyway, I wanted to point that out to you. Super, super cute set with tons of possibilities. And I think by simply changing up the sentiment, you could send these little cute cups for any occasion. So here's the stamp set. And what I wanted to point out is this is a new type of stamp set called reversibles. It's a new type of stamp. And even though it's still photopolymer, I'll tell you what that is in a minute, you can stamp on either side. Oh my goodness. So the cup is, these little cups over here are reversible. And if you'll notice, Stampin' Up! Printed, let's see if I can slide this out. They printed the images on the insert. Brilliant. I wish they did that on all of them. Maybe they will. Who knows? There's some things that you need to know about this because of the way the stamps were made. I have been to Canab where they actually make the rubber stamps, and all these stamps are like on a sheet. I wish I could find my pictures. I'll try to find pictures. But anyway, it's on a sheet and they give them a bath. Well, the side that's stuck to the sheet doesn't get a bath. Stampin' Up! Recommends that you give them all a bath before you use them. Now, mine stamped okay. I stamped this little cup before I gave it a bath, and it looks great. However, there's a chance that your backside may not stamp as evenly. So I just filled up my sink with warm water, and I picked each one of them up, and I washed them with just some mild soap, and then dried them. So, okay, I'm using the Toile Christmas paper, and you know, it's two-sided, and I thought, oh, let's just change it up since we have all these options. So for this one, I'm going to use the plaid, and then I'm going to use a green layer instead of the red layer. So just opposite. I have all my pieces cut out, and I used crumb cake for the basket, and so here's the handle, and I want to show you what I did. I just kind of put the handle part off the cardstock because I didn't need it. But it's kind of hard to get it perfect. So then you'll just want to take your snips and trim that off. We're going to pour a little puddle of glue so that we can use our sponge and apply the adhesive to the back. And I have tons of these, so I just have them everywhere. Whoops. Didn't get my corner out. So we're going to apply it to the crumb cake to form our little weave basket. Now, we're going to pull in our friend, the Stamparatus. Christmas cards, we usually make more than one of, correct? So we have to have a system, make it easy. And I'm going to be totally honest. I struggled cutting out the poinsettias with this. I kept turning and turning and turning and forget that. So what I did was I created a template, and this was my template for the cup one that I'm making, that I'm working on. And then I took my stamp and I put it in there once. Once you figure out how to get everything in, once it's done, then we're going to pick it up with the plate. Okay. And then I have my pieces. I cut out some more poinsettias, just plain. In other words, I cut it out first and then we're going to stamp, which is usually the opposite. Usually you want to stamp and then cut out. But again, I told you I was struggling. There is, see this little notchy here? It lines up like that. Once you pick an area on the poinsettia that stands out to you, like I picked these little tiny notches right here, it was easy. Otherwise, you're going to be turning. Trust me, from experience. Just going to ink it up with real red. And stamp. Get our next one. Got to make it easy, right? See, once I identified that, oh, piece of cake. I have a piece of Very Vanilla that measures 2.5 by 4 3/4. And I want to take my sentiment and I need to put it as far down to the bottom as I can because I need to build my basket of poinsettias. Again. Looks great. We're going to add the designer series paper. We're going to build from the bottom up. My DSP is 4 inches by 5 1/4. My card base is a standard 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. My garden green, or my colored cardstock, so remember on this one I used real red, is 2.5 by 5 inches. I like using the plaid to keep it straight. That worked out well. Okay. Now we're going to add our basket. And we're going to add some snail to the back of one of the poinsettias. And then we're going to pull in our leaves. And we're going to kind of hover over to see how we want it. Since I'm using green here, I don't want my leaf to fall over that. And then add a little holly leaf. For this one, we're going to add it with a dimensional. But first, we're going to add some snail. not that it needs that much adhesive to stick, but we need the adhesive to add our leaves. All right, so this one, we're going to have it going down into the basket like that. And then, yep, I think I like it like that. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some metallic pearls. Pretty quick and easy card. I have some friends coming over tomorrow to stamp all day, and this is what I will be playing with, is this bundle, because it is just adorable. We're done. So now, I like them both. It's not a matter of I didn't like this, so that's why I did that. I just like them both, and I love the variety. So you can make a bunch of Christmas cards quick, and they all look different. Oh my gosh, I will be playing with this a lot. There are so many possibilities. My mind is just going all over the place. I think it's a simple, sweet little set, and I hope you do too. Happy stamping, y'all!